my friend from way back in the day, 1996. I go back with this brother. He is the second longest tenured head football coach in the National Football League. A first class man to be sure. And without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome the head football coach of the Baltimore Ravens, John Harbaugh.
Hey, John, great to be with you, man. It's awesome being with you and Slim. Love you guys. We do go way back.
We do.
96, University of Cincinnati, driving to work every day, every day. It was great.
Man, what an experience that was, John. Man, there are people who know about you that you have no idea of, man, because you spot on, my brother. 1996, I fly in to interview for the wide receiver job. I had never been to Cincinnati, knew nothing about the Natty nor the Bearcats, and you picked me up at the airport and gave me and then after I got the job, John, you gave me a ride to work every until I got my dealer card. Man,
Hmm.
I'll never forget that job, man.
Yeah. We had a lot of great talks, a lot of ball talks, life talks, faith talks.
Man, John, yeah, man. Sometimes we talked X's and O's. Sometimes we talked family. Sometimes we had prayer meeting. Yeah, no
That's right.
question.
We needed prayer meetings. We needed it.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we showed up there. Yeah, all day.
Coach,
So go ahead,
you want to go
Milton.
and start? You want to start, Coach?
Go ahead.
All right, Coach. What's one thing that a fan would not know about Lamar Jackson?
Wow, Lamar, he's just a real special guy. I mean, I guess it's like anybody. You see what you see, and I think everybody sees the personality, the talent, of course, the competitiveness of Lamar. That competitiveness is certainly there every day, but probably what they don't see, and maybe they do, but the good-natured kind of way he is around the guys. He's a very humble guy. He's a very normal, easygoing guy. He loves playing around with the guys. He loves playing around in the locker room. We got different kind of games in the locker room. He's always competing, playing around, having fun. He talking with the guys back and forth. Very playful. I think that's part of his. Everybody loves him. I mean, all the players just love him as a person. That kind of a guy.
John, you you won one at the Harbaugh Bowl in New Orleans. The lights went out.
Harbaugh.
You hung in there and won that one when your brother was head coach of the 49ers, and you got that first Lombardi trophy under your leadership with the Ravens. But
Go
my brother,
Flacco.
you have the opportunity this year because I know you're going all the way. We're gonna win it. We're gonna win it. And in fact, man, I'm gonna keep it real. I always wear this is my homespun sports hat, but ain't no shame in my game, bro. So
All right.
Let's
I
go,
yeah,
love it.
Baltimore. Let's
yeah,
go.
yeah. So I know we're going all the way, but when you win it, and I'm gonna put it in the atmosphere that you're gonna win it all. That talking Vince Lombardi, Tom Landry, Joe Gibbs, Bill Walsh, Andy Reid, and you're an Andy Reid disciple. Tom Flores, Jimmy Johnson, George Seifert, Mike Shanahan, Tom Coughlin, Bill Parcells. I'm talking about multiple Super Bowl wins, and you about to enter in that category, and that's first ballot gold jacket.
It's all company right there, Coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we got to do it. We got. Thing I feel good about is the fact that we got a bunch of guys, and you build it over time that understand, what is important. And I think when you watch the Ravens play, or you hear about them, or you see the course of the season over time, you
Hmm.
can't help but understand what we're about. What we stand for. You want to have an identity. You want to have a personality, and it goes beyond X's and O's. I mean, we build the X's and O's a lot of times around the players. That's what good coaches do, I believe. You
That's
build it
right.
around your players' strengths, what they do well. You bring out the best in your player. You're not trying to fit players into a particular one scheme system. We've always tried to do that all the way back to when we were together. We've always believed in that, and I love our players, and I love how hard they work. I don't think any team in the league. I know no team in the league works harder than the Ravens and the Ravens players do. So they should go into these contests with a lot of confidence and belief in themselves. You reap what you sow, and our guys sow very diligently, day in and day out. So because of that, they're they have a chance. They always have an opportunity. Every year we have an opportunity. Every year we've been strong, beginning to end. It's a tough league. I mean, it's competitive, coach. It's
It
it's
is.
it's the best of the best competing, and you get into those last final moments, and you got to hopefully find a way. The ball bounces, make a couple plays here and there, and you can finish it. And some of the things that some of these teams that we've been going against the last couple of years. I mean, gosh, they've been really good, and we've had some tough competition. You got in our side, you got Kansas City, you've got Buffalo, you got Pittsburgh, you got Cincinnati, you got the Chargers. I mean, there's
I knew
so
you were gonna
many.
say them. I knew you were gonna
Yeah,
say
I mean,
them.
yeah, old school. But so it's challenging. I feel like this is a year, but we got to get there first, man. We got we
Okay.
got we got a game tonight against the Cowboys. We got to take care of becoming the team that we're going to become one day at a time, and that's focusing on tonight.
Okay. So, I remember the last time you came on our show, you said we talk to our players. You said, John, I talk to my players every day. We talk. Y- There's a work ethic, and you just spoke to it. There's an intensity level that the Ravens play at. Okay, that it's noticed. It's that when you see it, what's the secret to that? How did you establish that work ethic, that commitment to play lights out every snap? I mean, when you look at it, at the Ray Lewises and the Ed Reeds and geez, Ronnie Stanley, your left tackle, that commitment to play hard. What's the secret? How'd you capture that?
That's a great question, and that's a hard to define thing, but you know it when you see it, and you see it, and everybody that watches football sees it, and it's something that means a lot because it's the identity. It's who the Ravens are, and it's
Okay.
not something that you build overnight. And they say Rome wasn't built in a day, and the way our team plays was not built in a day. It's built over many years, many players, many generations, setting a standard of excellence, a day-to-day kind of a thing. It's like Michael Phelps talked to the team the other day, and he talked about that. He talked about the 1/100th of a second, all right, and what it takes to gain 1/100th of a second, the work that goes into it, the diligence, the confidence that goes with knowing that you've outworked your opponent, that there's nobody who's done more than you, worked harder, been more diligent, been more intentional
Mm-hmm.
about what you're trying to accomplish. It's one thing to go out and practice. It's another thing to go out and practice in an intentional way,
Come on
with
now. Come on now.
intentionality about what you're trying to accomplish. That's
Come
going
on
to
now.
transfer to a game setting, or even to the biggest moments in your sport. So
Today.
I feel like our guys have done that over time. But play like a Raven has meaning. It has meaning now because of all the guys that came before, Coach, that established what that meaning was. And I think our guys understand that, and they feel an obligation to live up to that.
Okay. Okay. Because it's evident when you watch the Ravens play the level of intensity. But when you walk in that building, John, I mean, dad gum, man, Ozzie Newsome, a Hall of Famer on the field for his playing in his own right, but can you go in twice? Because he ought to be a Hall of Famer for what he's done as an administrator. Your first the GM that, gosh, I mean, we're talking football people, and that's a match made in heaven with you and Ozzie because you're a football man first and foremost. But Ozzie Newsome walks in the building, he got the first two picks in the draft, and he takes Jonathan Ogden, and then come back and take Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis. Yeah.
I mean, you're right. He should be in the Hall of Fame twice because he's earned it twice, and he's still with us. Ozzy's with us every day. He's not the GM anymore. He's a vice president, personnel, and he works closely with Eric, and the three of us work together. And Steve Bisciotti, our owner, he's right in the middle of it. He's working every day, and we do. It's about football. You got a football man. When Steve took over, he had Ozzy. Ozzy is a football man. I mean, Ozzy, University of Alabama, go back to Bear Bryant. We've had so many conversations about what's important. Ozzy learned, and Ozzy's whole foundation is Bear Bryant, and you know what that means. So that's football. That's old school football. That's fundamentals. That's the
Junction
type
boy.
of thing that wins and loses, and we've always tried to make it about that. That's where I was raised with my dad. and Eric DeCosta is the exact same way. It's
Yeah.
about we make it about football. And I've had guys, even players right now. A couple new guys came in. You know, I'm like, how do you like it? Oh man, I love it. What do you love about it? He goes, it's about football here. It's
All
about
about
football.
football.
It's not about that.
All about football.
It's all about
all,
football.
all about football. All about football. No question. Your staff, John. Uh, then you got three guys on your staff that George Warhop, your O-line coach, and I have picked George Warhop's brain on pass protections and run blocking schemes for over 30 years when I was a coach.
Yeah.
And I just think he's top shelf. And please give him a hello from me, my warmest of hellos. Your quarterback coach. See, he's T. Martin in the press guide and at the website, but he's Tamaris Nigel Martin to me because I've known that guy since he was in the 10th grade. T. Martin, and the number one way you win in football affect the quarterback. And you went out and hired Chucky Smith to teach you edge rushes. Come on, man.
Well, you know it. I mean, you should. All three of those guys should be on your show. I mean, they're all great coaches, even
Help us get
better
them, coach.
people. They're fun. Yeah, you had them. You gonna get them?
You gonna help us?
I got
Oh,
You
you.
know we
I
love
got
to
your
help
back.
them.
Absolutely, I got your back. They're on.
Thank
You
you,
got
coach.
them.
Thank
They,
you.
yeah, George. I've known George since he played when he was coaching with Mike Godfrey at Kansas, and nothing but respect for him all these years. Great coach. Stepped into a tough situation last year when we lost Joe Delisandris, and just handled it with grace and aplomb, and just a fantastic, phenomenal person and coach, it's amazing. I mean, every time I see him, man, I'm grateful for him. And T's a rising star. You know, you've known T a long time. He's a great coach, great dude. Does a
Yeah,
great job with Lamar. It's unique. It's unique what he's built with Lamar. And then of course Chuck Smith, man, his energy and his
yeah.
knowledge of
Energy.
pass
You
rush
say
off the
Chucky Smith, you
charts.
say energy all
What's
day.
that?
I said, when you say Chucky Smith, you say energy.
Energy,
I
energy. I mean, yeah. I mean, he's driving everybody crazy out there about pass rush. You know, I mean, and that's the great thing about it because that's what pass rush is, right? I mean, it's
All day.
technique and it's
Effort.
energy. That's what
Yeah,
it is, especially in the
yeah.
fourth quarter when you need that sack the most. You know, that's when that energy has got to burn bright, and that's when you can overwhelm people if you have it. But you got to work
Mhm,
hard. You got to be in shape.
mhm.
Chuck brings that every day.
You know, you guys, the Ravens organization does such a hell of a job at scouting on a national level, evaluating players. You took the big tackle from Alabama A&M in with the fifth round, the kid Vincent, Carson Vincent.
Carson Vincent.
Yeah. The one thing, and I got this from Bill Callahan, that you like in a prospect is real estate. He said, John, give me length. That kid's 6'6", barefoot. Is that not right, John
That's
Hart?
right. Well,
Huh?
that's what George said. You know, I mean, you watch the tape and it's a little up and down,
Mm-hmm.
and but you see the talent, and George got to know him. He said he's very determined. He's very raw, if you want to put it that way. He's got a lot to learn. Young to
Okay.
the game, but yeah, long, strong, can bend,
He
athletic.
can bend.
He can
He,
bend, and he's tough. And he's tough.
that's two.
So he's going to be a good one, no
That's two
question.
things. That's two things you like. Now the kid can bend. If he can bend and he's tough, you got a chance.
Right?
John, man, listen, bro. Thank you so very much. Man, thank you so very much. I appreciate you taking out your time. Man, I'm gonna be in front of the tube tonight and watch the game with against you and the Cowboys. But man, well, I'm believing to see you, Harbs, man, in Levi Stadium first Sunday in February.
Yeah, let's
know it.
meet there. Let's meet there, all
Know
three
it.
of us. It's Slim's great being with you too, John Mott. You know I
Yeah,
love you
coach.
guys, and yeah, we'll get those three guys on next. That'd be awesome.
That
Thank you.
would be
Give my best to
dope, coach.
T,
That's
man,
love.
all the guys.
That's
Harbs,
love, coach.
thanks, man.
Yeah.
Much
All right.
love, brother.
Thank
See
you
you
so
guys.
much,
Much
coach.
love.
Thank you
Much
so
Appreciate you,
much.
love.
Harbs. Take care, bro.